choices you make in your 20s can follow you for years, even decades. And while there's no perfect way to manage money, there are definitely things I wish I knew earlier. So today I'm going to talk about the most common mistakes we made and how you can avoid them so you can get ahead. Alright, the first big mistakes I made was not budgeting. When I first getting paid, I had zero concept of where my money was actually going. I'd buy a new outfit here, grab lunch with friends there, and suddenly my paycheck was gone. I thought, I'm fine, I still have money in my account. But when I look at the end of the month, I realized I'd spent a lot more than I expect. And guess what? I wasn't saving anything, nothing. I get it. Budgeting sounds boring or even restrictive, but it really doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need an elaborate spreadsheet or some fancy app, even if they are super helpful. Just get in the habit of where your money goes. Start with a basic rule. 50% of your income goes to need, 30% to want, and 20% to savings or debt repayment. Remember, even if you start with small amounts, tracking your spending gives you clarity. The goal is not to make you feel guilty. It's about empowering you to make smaller decisions with your money. Now, mistake number 2, not saving early enough. Like, I totally thought saving for retirement was something I deal with in my 30s, 40s, but let me tell you, time is your friend when it comes to saving. The earlier you start, the more you benefit from compound interest. When I first heard about compound interest, it blew my mind. Basically, you earn interest on your interest. So even if you put $50 or $100 a month for retirement right now, that money will grow and grow over time. So yeah, even though I'm 20, I'm already contributing for my retirement. I know it feels like, oh, I have plenty of time later, but trust me, starting now will make a huge difference. That leads me to mistakes number 3, not having an emergency fund. When I was younger, I didn't think about emergencies that could happen. I thought, I'm healthy, nothing can go wrong, but life isn't sure. Whether it's a medical emergency or even losing a job, stuff happens. And if you don't have an emergency fund, you could find yourself in serious debt just trying to cover those unexpected costs. My advice: aim to have 3 to 6 months of living expenses, save up for emergencies, but even building it up slowly over time will take a lot of pressure off when life throws you a surprise. If something unexpected happens, you won't have to scramble to find money or rely on credit cards. Alright, mistake number 4. This one's huge: using credit cards recklessly. Now, I know credit cards can seem like a magic key to get whatever you want, but I learned the hard way that if you're not careful, they can get you into serious debt. At first, I thought I could just swipe, pay a little each month, and it would be fine. But when you don't pay off the balance in full, that interest adds up fast. You can have credit cards interest fees that hit you hard. And let me tell you, it's like a snowball of debt that gets out of control. The rule I follow now: only use credit cards for things you can pay off at the end of the month. If you're carrying a balance, that's a problem. Trust me, it's not worth the stress. Another huge mistakes I see people in their 20s making: not investing early. I used to think investing was something for rich people or for people in their 30s or 40s, but the reality is you can start with small amounts. The earlier you start, the more you'll see your money grow. And I'm talking about the stock market, mutual funds, ETFs, all of it. It doesn't have to be scary. If you've got a little bit of money to invest, there are beginner-friendly platforms out there that help you get started. Even a small investment can grow over time. The earlier you start, the bigger the snowball effect. I wish I started investing sooner, but I'm glad I finally got on track. If you're feeling unsure, start by learning more, reading books, talking to an advisor, or watching my videos. And one last thing I want to mention: don't compare your financial journey to others. Social media can make it look like everyone is out there living their best life with their perfect finances, but that's just the highlight reel. Everyone has their own timeline. Just because your friend is buying a new car or traveling the world doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. Focus on your financial goal and take it one step at a time. So there you have it. Those are the biggest mistakes I made in my 20s and the things I wish I know earlier. The key is learning from those mistakes and doing better moving forward. It's not about being perfect, it's about making better decisions over time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And remember, it's never too early to start taking control of your financial future. Take care.